Got some more research. I can reverse engineer the Hephaestus. Might as well throw it in there. And let's go quickly recover again. Population census, excellent. What's next in the queue? Medkits, good. And then we should probably go do the Symes Retreat. I really need to look at getting like a 5th person at this point. Let's have a look. Jacob has leveled up. I'm not thrilled on either of these. I have plans for Gunslinger in a unit at some point, but it's not going to be super helpful until a little bit later in the game. Quick aim, always helpful. I think a lot of melee people. Lot of melee people. We're going to explore over here, and we are going to start swinging down towards the Symes Retreat. But we're just going to take the scenic route. The Manticore 1 has landed at an unmarked and abandoned research base. Looks like this location was established in the last decade or so. The security fences are wrecked, and the living areas have been picked clean, but there is a laboratory that appears to have been left alone. Inside, in addition to the regular equipment one might expect in a lab, there's an extremely large nitrogen freezer containing a complete Arthron, its head neatly cut open. The brain has been removed and hooked up to a makeshift device that resembles the offspring of a microwave and a satellite dish. It looks damaged. We're going to fix the device and retrieve the research data. Get a little bit of research. Our operatives have fixed the device. Probably. It's still not entirely clear what it does. Whoever built it was either a genius or a lunatic. Possibly both. We now have access to many terabytes of fascinatingly incomprehensible data. Okay, I guess the scenic route is a dud. We have better medkits. I guess we just hire him. I just need boots on the ground at this point. Symes Retreat. Alright, we are back with some more Phoenix Point. Now, it's been a few days for me since I've played. Don't know how long it will end up being for you, my lovely viewers. Now, what we're going to do, something that I realized shortly after recording my last video, is that now that we have this 1 AP Overwatch, it is ridiculous to not have Old Mate here in heavy armor. Now, I don't actually have a current heavy. I was hoping to just find generic heavy armor. We don't get to do that. This one will match with what else he's wearing the best. But just because he can use jetpack with proficiency. This will slow him down a little bit, but I believe sniper armor slows you down a little bit. Yeah, so he's not actually losing any speed from his previous loadout, but he is gaining some armor, and he is losing some accuracy, which is unfortunate, but it gets cancelled out by the other things. But the jet jump into 1 AP Overwatch is quite powerful and quite versatile, particularly for a low-level character like Old Mate here. So there's no point in not doing it. I did end up picking up a Berserker, even though they're not my favorite. These particular units are not my favorite, but I just need bodies at this point. We need a medikit for the... probably more than one medikit. And we will equip... Looks silly without the whole getup. We will equip the axe. It just does a lot more damage. Like its base damage is higher and it has bleed 50, so it essentially does 190 damage. There are times when the virus might be more handy, so I'm not getting rid of it completely. I wish I had another inventory slot, but I don't. We might be able to, you know, if we really want to, we can multi-class into an assault and get ready for action. The PDW proficiency is quite nice. We'll give him like a little more versatility and options, although most of the abilities, like Gun Cutter for example, you know, does only work with pistols. But honestly, this guy's not going to be in sort of my A team because I don't like his mutations. Right now, he's just a boot on the ground. Now, one of the mod creators reached out to me and said it's not worth trying to reverse engineer this because I'll get access to it when Synedrian researches the Infiltrator class properly, which I had sort of assumed might be the case, but wasn't 100% sure how it was meant to work. But anyway, let's go do the Symes Retreat. Okay, so it's daytime, so I can already see a couple of guys, which is nice. The first many moons of me playing this game, I always ended up being here at night.
It's all about the skills.
Throw a grenade over here. Okay, head is disabled on the Mind Fragger. Arthron is down. And we can still overwatch in this direction. We've got a guy panicking already. You're going to run up and activate the objective. I feel like you're kind of the least useful in this mission.
Rolling out.
Bless me. I'm going to send someone in here just to have some coverage on my flank.
Area covered.
And you're going to go scout around. Forgot I had an infiltrator actually. As I said, it's been a few days since I played, and it's been a lot going on for me in those few days. Alright, so that crab is dead. I needn't have overwatched. Thanks to the acid damage explosion. Oh, come on, it's just beelined for my infiltrator. That doesn't seem reasonable. Oh, there's another Triton there. Just beeline for my infiltrator as if it already knew where it was. Seems a bit unreasonable. Seems a lot unreasonable, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we've got some coming down this flank.
I'm on the move.
Should be able to take this guy out, I hope.
Taking aim.
Or at least make him wish he was dead. Okay, so it looks like he went around this sort of spot. So what am I looking for? Yeah, I am looking for those flowers. I am looking for those flowers. So turn right until I'm, yep, that's the thing I'm right next to. Found him. Look at that.
Ready. I'm on the move.
Start move into cover.
I'll be right there.
Can't see this at all, but let's just take the shot. Yep. Got a kill. Always nice. What's the will points like left on this guy? 12. Wow. It's a lot of will points. Yeah. Take out his head. Take out my arm.
I've got this.
Got him. Alright, so what we need to do now is kill some Pandorans and we're done. Yep, one down. And we know we've got one around here. We just need to wait for him to show himself. Looks like he's panicked. He has indeed. Should be able to finish him off. Not quite. Interesting.
Trying to
See if
reposition.
Sophia can do it. And that should be the mission. Wonderful. Wonderfully straightforward. Couple of level ups. Sophia and Rebecca, our infiltrator, both up to 4. Very nice.
As the world fell apart around us, it was difficult not to feel guilty. Some chose to be proactive and fight, but not me. I came here instead. My best weapon is my mind, and I need silence to put it to work. The history of the Phoenix Project is a complex tapestry. In Russia, Turkey, Britain, Spain, not one unbroken lineage, but a tangle of organizations, each passing the torch to the next with only one goal: to protect the human race. But protect it from what? Did they know about the Pandora virus? And if so, how? The answers are out there. So much has been investigated and collected and analyzed, but it's all scattered, lost. I don't know if it's possible to track it all down, but I have to try. There's only one thing I'm sure of. I can't stay here anymore.
Our operatives have retrieved a big batch of documents from the Symes Retreat. It should allow us to better understand what Symes was doing and what he discovered. We have identified 3 key sites that Symes singled out as particularly relevant to his research into the history of the Phoenix Project and previous outbreaks of unusual diseases. It is imperative that we send operatives to investigate these sites as soon as the strategic situation allows. Got some tech and materials and some new points to investigate. Now Alistair chimes in. So this is new to the Terror from the Void mod. Symes. Symes fought for redemption. He sought to redeem the Phoenix Project, his family name, and himself. A tragic figure writ large, but his story is not our story. We do not have to follow him and his trail of breadcrumbs. So I feel that this is just a signpost that there are alternate routes to victory with the new mod, but I'm not sure what those are. Back to the Geoscape. So we can pop over to one of these sites immediately, and we might as well.
In his essays, my great-grandfather recounts the story of the ill-fated Qinling Bashan expedition of 1915 and the journal of Lei Meng, the leader of the mission, who found evidence of a forgotten proto-civilization deep below the ground. There is also mention of James Dawson, a British photographer who stole most of the precious samples recovered by the team. What became of Dawson has always been a mystery, but now I know the mundane truth. He died here in the mountains, forgotten and alone. This proto-civilization, could it hold the key to defeating the Pandora virus? They say history repeats itself. Has all of this happened before?
The coordinates in Symes' notes have led our operatives to a small abandoned camp high up in the mountains. Behind it lies the entrance to a cave. The cave contains the corpse of a Caucasian male. It's hard to identify at first, as it's overgrown with yellow, sickly-looking leaves sprouting from the shriveled skin. A backpack on the floor contains faded photographs and broken specimen jars. Symes seems to have taken what he needed, but even what remains is enough to revolutionize our understanding of this planet's biological history. Our analysis of the leaves growing from the body shows that this organism contains traces of the Pandora virus, but a different, older strain. The implications of this discovery warrant further study. Got some more things to research. Pandoran Evolution, Project Glory. So I think the legacy of the ancient stuff has been changed in this mod, but again, I'm not sure in what specific way. We might as well go up and check out this spot as well. It's nearby.
In 2022, a group of researchers investigating an anthrax outbreak caused by melting permafrost in northern Siberia went missing. The Phoenix Project tried to find out what happened to them, but our resources were stretched too thin, and our allies in the Russian government were losing influence, so we let it go. All these years later, looking at these samples, I wonder, is this where it started? Is this the first outbreak? If we had done more, could we have stopped it? The genetic material I have recovered might hold the answers, but I'm not sure I want to know.
Our operatives have reached a defunct research station in northern Siberia, identified in Symes' notes as a significant point of interest. The doors stand open and there are no signs of life. I don't understand this research station. Like, why are there cars just coming out of pillars? What does that have to do with the facility? Like, this is clearly a car. Like, this asset has just been reused from a car and they slapped it sideways onto a pillar and attached it to a building thinking it would look researchy. But it's confusing. Every time I say it, it's like, why is there a car there? And there's another one here. Oh, there's tires there as well. What is any of this? Don't understand this picture. The scientists who worked at this station are all long dead. Their mutated bodies lie frozen in strange, demoniac poses. It's easy for our operatives to retrieve the samples they were researching, which Randolph Symes came all this way to examine. See if we have any recruits. Nope. Level up Sophia. I do like this PDW, but I don't have access to those weapons yet, so there's no point taking that right now. Heavy weapons. You probably will be taking that at some point, but not right now. We are going to take Phantom Protocol. So, seems valuable. Bonus stealth and accuracy, both good things. Deploy decoy, also good. I don't know why I hadn't taken both of these earlier. Probably worried about wasting skill points, but we have enough of them. Non-weapon skills. Yeah, but like what? Like jetpack? The jetpack becomes 2 while you're hidden? Like, what else are they going to be doing that's so interesting? I don't know what to do at the moment. I mean, obviously we keep exploring. Turning and turning. One of our operatives has reported experiencing repeated lucid nightmares of floating up into the sky, helplessly twisting and turning in a nausea-inducing spiral motion that seems to defy the principles of Euclidean space. They always woke up before they could see where they were going, but sensed a frightening presence waiting for them there. Well, this is heavily inspired by the Call of Cthulhu. Makes several mentions of non-Euclidean geometry and not being able to sense where you're going, but sensing a large and frightening presence. Interesting. A medical examination shows nothing wrong with the operative, and the dreams seem to have stopped for now. All Phoenix soldiers have lost 5 stamina. There's another mist outbreak over here. Our operatives have set down outside an abandoned supermarket. There might be supplies here that we can use. Our team found the remains of a camp inside the supermarket warehouse. It looks like people tried to live here for a while. However, there's no one left alive and very little we can use. 32 food. So there's a mist outbreak there. There's another one around here. So we do need to... Oh, and one down here. So we do need to spread out down to Africa. There doesn't seem to be any mist happening in the American continent. Is it one continent or 2 continents? Really no. But anyway, we do need to get down to all Africa. Chase the mist down to Africa. I'll go take a crack at this. Just lack of anything else to do. We will need to build one of these, but if I do it right now, it'll more or less bankrupt me. Hey, hey, infiltrator class. We got it. Yes, so we have everything now. That is wonderful. I've never actually read this. Wonderful. Good to have. Good to have friends. And now I can make all of this. Cool. Let's get in there. Right, let's do it. Let's save some civilians. We'll use our berserker to grab this berserker. This berserker can grab this civilian. We don't know where anyone is, do we? So let's jump up. See if we can see anything from the good seats. And we immediately land right next to 2 Arthrons. Wonderful.
Ready to engage.
So we should be able to get rid of one of them from here. Give our sniper a slightly better chance of surviving. At least we found some enemies.
I've got this.
That shot does not seem worth taking.
Eyes peeled.
Wow, how did you miss all that?
Ready.
Okay. So that one is going to die at least.
Channel open.
We'll set up Overwatch on this crab. I mean, not much we can do, to be honest, but it's something. Move this civilian just because, you know, we can. Really. Move our berserker forward. So we've at least gotten rid of some of these crabs. Okay, so because I've seen Pandorans, the defenders will take their turn, which is something, I guess. So we're just hoping Jacob doesn't get too sorely beaten up over here. Okay, so the civilians are under attack. But that's fine. We got a few. I don't like that. Okay, let's use some actions moving. I honestly thought this guy would have died from his wounds, but nope. And he can spit poison. He will spit poison. So we are going to take a stack of damage here, unfortunately. Nothing we can do about it. But Jacob is fairly well armored compared to what he was. Yep.
Doesn't feel right.
Torso's disabled, so his stamina is going to be set to 0 at the end of this mission. So first things first.
I need an angle. Targets.
How did that not destroy the pincer? How did none of these destroy the pincer?
That was easy.
I don't understand what just happened. What I do understand is that it shouldn't have happened. We're going to move all these guys up. Now this guy should be dead. Yep. But there is the matter of this guy. So this guy's just double checking. Yep, he's just going to drop dead on the start of his turn. That's good. You know, Overwatch, because there's obviously this guy over here, and that's who I'm currently worried about. Let's push this civilian towards the exit.
Watch this.
Gonna toss a grenade up there. Hopefully do a stack of damage.
Already there. Lining up a shot. I've got this. Rolling out. Ready. Let's go.
And we're going to push forward towards this other crab. What we don't want is for it to just shoot at poor Jacob up here. Yep. Okay, so it panicked. Good. So, Jacob, heal thyself. Go hurt a crab. That should be it, I think. Looks like it is. Wonderful. Civilians protected. Ooh, level 4 for Jacob. All civilians accounted for. Does that mean someone's going to join the team? Get a bunch of materials. Yes. Yes, we will allow them to join us. And we found a colony. What is this squatter ability? Extra strength and extra carry weight. Well, those are both pretty good abilities for a berserker. It's just unfortunate that we're still stuck with these two suboptimal mutations. Sniper rifle proficiency, that'll be funny. That will be funny. This one gets acid resistance. You get psychic scream immunity. Ooh, exertion now recovers 2 AP. That is... Alright. That is potent. It used to just recover 1 AP if I recall correctly. Wow, berserkers are going to be so good. Just, again, it's unfortunate about the mutations on these two. Definitely taking dash and close quarters of aid. I do want gun cutter, but not right now. And their armor gives them extra speed. I was going to say, otherwise there's no point not putting them in heavy armor, but extra speed is a good argument. I don't need melee weapon proficiency. Okay, so we need to go heal. We need to heal. Then we're going to take out this nest, probably. Oh, it shows delirium areas. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we've got brute alphas already. Jeez. What? So Nedrian has neural stuff. Delirium area. Let's see what recruits are available. Sniper. Psychic Scream immunity. Will get assault rifle proficiency. Fire resistance. I mean, I'm gonna take him. So we need to start building a training facility. Probably should have started on that already, but, you know, whatever. Do I want 2 berserkers or a second sniper? Let's make him a handgun. I'll probably just multi-class into assault or something, but already gets assault rifle proficiency, so that might be a little bit wasted. If I go heavy, I can do my usual like jet jump, overwatch, but also have the extra flexibility in having an assault rifle. Just, yeah, I'm sometimes a little bit leery of multi-classing into a class that they're going to get the weapon proficiency for anyway, but there's also just all the skills, you know. Sophia Brown probably will end up with PDWs when they're available. Just because they're just better than assault rifles. Jacob, I don't know what I'm doing with you. Again, I'm probably not going to do heavy because we already have the jetpack proficiency. I think I know what I'm going to do with Jacob. It'll just be a while before I can do it. Just keep on trading. And let's head down here. Now, for now, I definitely, and for this particular mission, I think the Berserkers are more powerful than the Sniper. Except that's not true with the one I pay Overwatch, but the level 1 guy doesn't have that yet. So yes, I think this is the stronger team to send in. Hey guys, if you're still watching up to this point, I guess it's safe to say this video has done something for you. So why don't you be a legend? Head down there, smash that like button. If you do, here's to you. If you want to make sure you don't miss any more videos in this series, click up there to subscribe. If you just want to jump straight into some more videos, click over there. Otherwise, you all stay brilliant. I'm going to catch you real soon.